Cool. And yes, what's up, guys and girls? It's Richie Rich back yet again, and I've got a very special video for you folks, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are going to be doing a video talking about modeling, my modeling experience, and also very special guests. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Ruth Ricardo. I'm a model, professional model, but I'm also a freelance model as well. So, you know,
Yeah,
it
you've
differs.
been
Yeah.
you've been there. You've been like around. You've been modeling back in the day, just as I have. We actually met in what was it, group modeling shoot a couple years
Let,
ago, right?
yeah, what's it called again?
I think it was Get Down on
Get,
It, or
yeah, yeah, yeah. Get down with
yeah,
us. I'm
Get
like,
Down
what?
on It.
Yeah,
You know what I
get.
mean? But yeah, but the funny thing is when we did that shoot, that was the first time I actually did was in group. I didn't know about like, group photography, so because every time I was always doing that as single, photographer and
Yeah,
that.
when we first met as well,
Yeah,
that was part of my freelancing as well too. It
sure,
was
sure.
in a way it was me trying to work on my poses with other photographers as well too, in
Yeah.
order to gain more experience. I suppose, yeah. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was a new one for me too. I was like, it's a bit
Yeah.
weird.
Like when I
Yeah.
saw this whole group of like, one of those, I was like, oh, am I like in the right place? I was like, what?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
after it, me and the photographers that day, and then hearing like the other people's like experiences, like
yeah.
different modelings, it was a lot to like kind of intake, and I was able to make good like connections and networks from there, so
Yeah.
like, right, well, I was gonna ask you first of all, like, first question is like, how long? I'll talk a bit about me after, but I want to get how long now, like, from this to now. How long have you been in the modeling industry currently? Yeah,
I would say 3 years, give or take, because it's on and off.
right.
Because it depended on me and like circumstances going on with my family and that. But on and
Yeah,
off, 3.5 years, I would say, yeah. So yeah,
3.5 years. Yeah,
yeah,
and 3.5 has it just been like because there's so many like different types of modeling. There's the like the print work. That's like for the magazines and stuff, or there's like the
yeah.
runway. Because I know you do a bit of like you've done the runway modeling. Yeah. Tell
Run a runway is so competitive. It's really competitive. Like there's a lot amount of women, a lot amount of men as well, but it's so
Yeah,
competitive. So don't take it to heart if you get rejected or they don't cast you for the runway. It's just how it is. You need to in a model as a model as well. You need to have thick skin because
yes,
there's going to be a lot of rejection in the modeling world. So you people that the people that want to start modeling, you need to be ready for thick skin
great.
out here because
Yeah. No, 100%. To me, like first ever like kind of modeling related like was back in like 2011.
yeah,
Like I had like an agent and all of this, and she even told me straight. She said, "Okay, you would be good for like print work, but not for runway.
yeah,
And you needed to be maybe if you're a couple of inches taller." But
yeah.
I was thinking, oh, I could be like the new Tyson Bedford and that. And she just told me straight to my face, like, no, Richie, that's not gonna happen. But I knew that from 2011 to now that the modeling industry is very competitive, and you gotta be used to, taking rejection. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Hmm.
yeah. Sometimes like there's it depends on the runway shows as well too. There's
Yeah.
like you can see the differences from the backstage from hair, especially hair for
Yeah.
black
Oh my gosh, man.
hair. Okay, like see, models don't speak up about it as well too because because of their agencies or their agent telling them to like, or you'll be labeled as a bitch in a way if you
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
you talk about it. But like in some cases, when I go to fashion shows as well too, there's
Hmm.
not like the fashion show I went to do walk for a designer.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of black
Yeah, like a stylist, like
Yeah,
someone,
black.
yeah, who knows like how
Yeah,
to deal with black hair. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
was, bro, I was so shocked. I was the amount of
yeah,
black. There was a lot of black models there, but they couldn't really do black. They tried to put oil in our hair to make it
yeah, yeah,
to slick it, and I
yeah.
all and we were like, "Are you for real? Like what?" But you cater
Honestly,
to
yeah,
they cater to more, Caucasian models.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and
that's like where the because I even got told this before to my agent, like it's the general like what they want is them Caucasian kind of
yeah,
feature. I'm pretty sure
it's
for
either
girls it's
yeah,
like the long straight hair, the blue eyes,
yeah,
smaller lips,
yeah,
very, very, like
yeah.
skinny body and that, so that's what really is like, everywhere, like on, magazines, billboards, they want that. So, as a not even someone who's just black, but someone who's like an ethnic minority, you have to
Mm.
go through some of them struggles. Like they may not be a black, stylist.
Exactly. You, as a black model, you should show
Yeah.
them wagwan. Like this is
Yeah.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Yes,
Okay.
you got
Yes.
just come correct. I mean,
Yes.
you've always. There was one. You must know. Jessica Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the one.
Mm.
She even said that. She said when you go there, it's like you have to be on point. Like
Exactly.
you really, it's like you're representing like a lot of
Yeah.
people because you will go there. It's like I've been in a lot of ones that I've gone just for like this is gonna be they're doing like an audition or they just need one like model. It's like you're there like one black guy against like
Mm-hmm.
like white guys and you're trying to be like okay how can I stand out or be better than the rest, so
Mm.
yeah, diversity can always be a bit of, but it shouldn't count you down. You know what I mean?
No, I use that to my advantage all the time. I know
Yeah,
who I am. I know my color of my skin, and I'm gonna show you what my
that's it.
yeah,
That's it.
exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, on that. So like, I know with you as well. Like, when you've been doing the modeling, you've also kind of gone international. You've been able to travel. Like, the only other place I've done like actual modeling is in Canada. But like, where other places have you actually done like either runway or fashion shows? Like,
Um, well, South Korea. South Korea is my
I've always wanted to go there.
South Korea, like I love South Korea. I like there's loads of opportunities for people, but in certain cases they always I wouldn't say they always niche you in any way, but like
Yeah.
you need to stand out in South Korea because they do love multicultural people there as well too. But you need to have like a big fan base or people that know of you to like work in South
Right.
Korea too. Yeah, and the
Or like
language that helps.
name value. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
that helps
right.
as well. Yeah,
That really gets like a lot of people's attention, just the name.
yeah,
Go ahead and right, right,
yeah.
right, right. And was it in South Korea, was it other places in Asia or it was just South Korea?
I'm not biased to other
Yeah.
other Asian countries. I love them, but
Yeah.
I love South Korea more. I
Yeah.
love the country. I love the food. I love
Oh,
my best friends from South Korea as well too. So
amazing.
yeah, like I do want to travel to other places and countries because I do want
Hmm.
to experience different cultures as well too.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's just South Korea. But I'm open to modeling in other places. The people, yeah,
Yeah,
allow me to.
I think sorry to cut you off. I think that's one of like the big pros that you can get from being a model is like the travel, like
Yeah,
some of those big supermodels, they would do like the Paris, Milan, New
yeah,
York, even in like maybe Tokyo, Japan, so that traveling is a real like kind of big hindsight because you can learn so much different things, not just about yourself, but
yeah,
different models that you'll meet and that.
yeah.
Yeah, 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 honestly. But like what would you say so we talked a bit about like, the modeling industry, the diversity and that. That being
Yeah.
like what would you say has probably been the most difficult like breaking in? Because you said you've been there for 2, 3 years now. What's been the most kind of hardest like, task like? You know.
You need to fully believe in yourself, but also believe in your beauty, because there's gonna
Right.
be you sometimes like, oh, you know you're confident, but then there's other models you're like, wow, okay,
Yes.
like
Yeah. 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 Nah. Hmm.
it's some kind of insecurities that I need to work on. I don't know, but like it's general. It's in general. It's that. It's just that for me in general,
Hmm.
because there's always going to be the color thing for me anyway. But
Hmm.
but it's just that working on your confidence, okay, like really working. That's why I say, like, it goes back again what I said before, like your rejection when it comes to like jobs or anything like that, knowing that you're beautiful,
Yeah.
knowing that you didn't get the job, that's okay, but like don't feel insecure when the like sometimes when I don't get picked for the job, I look to see who the black model they chose for the job in it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah. How's
Sometimes,
she
yeah,
better than me? You know.
yeah. But I learn from it. I'm not like bitter about it, but yeah, it's just
Yeah.
loving myself more. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I want to
I
say.
feel like it's you know, it's always a time for, you know, everything. You know, it may be like if you
Yeah,
want to get that specific job, it's like maybe something down the line is meant for you. You know,
yeah,
be
yeah.
better at that. You know, and I think, you know, again, like I did a video back in the day about this, about like not folding. You know what I mean? Like I've been in the industry like on and off for maybe like 5 years now. You
Mm,
know, I was doing like, you know, photo shoots while I was in university. You
yeah,
know, like, you know, again, it's not like really gone to the level I wanted it to, but I can't be like bitter and just be like, oh, you know, because it's the color of my skin, because I'm not tall
yeah,
enough. I'm like,
yeah,
no, no, no. There will be a time and place when I will get
yeah.
recognized for, you know, what I can really bring to the table. But I think that kind of holds a lot of people back, you know, because
It does.
I have met like you know, guys and women who said like, oh, I can't do modeling. It's, you know, it's racist. It's just catered to only, you know, white, you know,
Yeah.
people and that, which is true. But don't let that deter you. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly. You need to break the barriers of that. There's loads amount of people of color that paved the way for us, and
Yeah.
we can't now just say that as an excuse. Oh, because of that blah blah blah. No, you got to pave a way
Mhm.
for yourself as well. Make that lane for yourself and others
Yeah.
too. But like, it's just you in general. If
Mhm.
you believe in yourself and you can know that you can create another new lane for others, then go
Yeah.
ahead by all means. Nobody's
Yeah.
stopping you except for you. So
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah,
I think it's more in like a big encouragement that you're going in there and you're different from the rest, because I think
yeah,
that gives you the opportunity to really stand out. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, the first earlier like, you know, editions or like first one in the shoots I went, because I was the only black guy. I was like, oh, you know, they probably know.
Oh,
When I know what it when I know what the scene smell like, I was like, no, you know, I can really just be someone like they
yeah,
could be like, oh, what about, you know, that brother? What about that guy?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know? You hear it like as a medal of honor, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But we're speaking of that, like, you know, that great what you said about like, you know, ones who kind of paved the way. Like, who are your modeling kind of inspirations? You know, I mean, ones you kind of look up to. You know, I already
Hello,
got an
man.
idea, but does it give it in?
Yes, yes, yes.
I
It's
knew
Naomi
it, bro.
Campbell.
Oh my gosh, man,
Yeah,
she was my
Naomi
first ever
Campbell.
crush, first ever crush
Is
ever.
it? Is it?
Love Night.
Is
I had a picture on my wall. Yeah, yeah.
that's dope. No, I love her. Like I love her. Like she's from ends as well too, so she can
Yeah,
relate. There's other models that I like too, but there's something about Naomi Campbell that I'm just like,
yeah,
she is she accomplished a lot of things
yeah,
throughout her life,
yeah,
and she's still going. Like
yeah.
there's no stopping her. She's like a bullet. Like Skepta said, she's like a bullet. She just keeps on going. And like, yeah,
Yeah, no, and she started really young. She was in there since 14 years old, you know.
yeah.
So like from now, it's like a career span over 30 odd years, you know.
So she's seen a lot, like a lot behind
Yeah,
stage, yeah, and everything. She's seen a lot.
exactly. And she's talked about the struggle she had to go, not even just like the racism, like she had her own demons,
Yeah.
she had to kind of cross. But I think sometimes in that kind of industry, with the stress of like, having to be the best, like that's them kind of demons can
Yeah.
sometimes, take
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? Be that
Yeah.
pressure of being like the only black,
Yeah.
model, and you know what I mean. But like besides Naomi, any other ones that inspired you? That's fine.
I mean, um,
I got plenty. 'Cause, a lot of them I had them
oh,
on
wait,
my
wait.
wall. Like,
Tyra Banks.
Tara Banks. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
There's other
lovely.
models. There's other models, but my brain's a bit like there's British
Yeah.
models as well.
Mhm.
What's her name?
Leah,
Leah,
which
is it
one? I
Leah
know.
Anderson?
Leah.
Leomi
Yeah, I was
Anderson.
thinking of Jordan Dunn.
Yes, her too.
Yeah, I
Her
was thinking
too.
of that because sometimes I get the man, so many beautiful girls in my mind. Sometimes I get my face mixed up with the names, so it's like I know
Yeah.
like was it Jordan Dunn, Jessica
Yes.
White,
Yes.
what is see this one I'm trying to remember them.
There's
Tyra Banks, he said, yeah.
yeah, and there's another model that I like. She's pretty younger than me as well.
Right.
I do, you know the one that's oh my God, hey,
Which one was
uh,
it?
he, um
I feel
she's
like
been killing she's been killing it this year, and she cuts her hair. Sometimes she doesn't she braids it as well too.
right. See, dark complected or
Yes, 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 yes. She's dark complected.
man, I would definitely try to find the
She
name.
because
Yeah.
she's close with my Naomi Campbell as well, but her
Okay.
name,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Nice
she's
man. No,
killing it. Yeah,
I
she's
feel
been
like
killing
I
it.
already. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I'll definitely find them out. You know what I mean? But there is so many different kind of, and this is why I want to ask you specifically and that like with that one you mentioned and like Naomi Campbell. Do you think there's a change now, like with the black models now, they're actually going more for like the ones who are like me and your complexion? Do you feel? Because I feel like at one time they wanted just more of the fairer skins, the ones that are more closer to the white Caucasian. But I've definitely seen the change now. Probably
Yeah.
something with Black Panther, or anything. But it's like I feel like it's more like they're getting more like black women who are like
Yeah,
dark complexion. But how does
yeah,
that for you? Like, how does that like
yeah. It does.
mm,
I do see a difference, and
yeah,
it does make me happy. Like at
yeah,
least we're starting like to
that's what I'm
get
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. It's all
So
about
yeah,
like representation, especially for the
yeah,
youth, because if they see more of like, I mean, like when I was started running it, I always knew like about Tyson Beckford. That was
yeah,
like
yeah,
one in my head. I was like, oh yeah, Tyson Beckford, cool. I can try to become, something like that. You know what I mean? But if you
mm,
don't see that, sometimes you kind of be like,
yeah,
maybe doubt yourself.
yeah. I can understand that, but nah.
Honestly.
And black models are paving way. Even other races as well too, like Asians. Um, everyone's just trying to, I don't know, trying to set a path where people can be free to do whatever they want in modeling and
Mhm.
embrace the culture and try to represent like their culture and their race in the best possible way, so that
Yeah.
like they don't do anything to disturb anything that the people that trailblazed ahead
Mhm. Yeah.
cannot like yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. It's all about like they can the ones who kind of like broke the glass ceiling, they can look
yeah,
back and be like, okay, you're still kind of following,
yeah,
our journey. You know what I mean? If
yeah,
it wasn't for Naomi Campbell, there would not be a Jessica White,
yeah, it's true.
and the line. So it's very important.
Yeah.
But yeah, but with that being said, what are your like your future goals and dreams? Because I know, and members of the rich team, you gotta know my sister's got pipes you wouldn't even know about. What I mean? So like with the modeling as well, like what is your like the big goal? You know, you want to
Honestly, to do more commercial campaigns because that's where
sure.
you earn all the mullah. Okay, more commercial campaigns.
I wish I had extra hands so I could get more.
But yeah, I want to earn. No, I definitely want to go into more commercial campaigns. Like the editorial and runway is good,
Yeah.
but it pays you. Like
Yeah, yeah.
so,
To
I
be
prefer.
honest, I just to kind of like I've not been you know, officially paid. You know, what I mean, I've just
Yeah,
done it. I've just always done it just to get like portfolios. You know, because
yeah,
I'll get you updated portfolios. But you're not the first one who's told me like the pay from like
yeah.
the runway. You know, it's so so.
So yeah, I prefer do. I'd rather do on a bigger scale commercial campaigns, and then get money from there, and then
Yeah,
other, and I'll be
yeah,
I'll be getting other sources of income, but not from modeling, but just because modeling is my passion too, but you also got to be realistic as well too with other
mhm.
sources of income that you can get. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that is my big goal. Oh, to model for big clothing brands, but I'm not gonna
Mhm.
name it.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
gonna
that's right. They're not
yeah.
sponsoring. They're not. They never sponsor me. So you know why I need to drop their name.
I read my affirmations in it every time. I read it out, visualize it, and let it happen that way. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, you even said this like, you know, a couple shades earlier about, you know, if you don't kind of like, you know, say it, it will never come into fruition.
yeah,
You have to believe it. You know,
yeah,
even when I started like this YouTube thing, like no one, you know, believed in it. But I was like, no, I'm gonna get to this point this time, and I ain't gonna let
yeah,
nothing stop me. But it's like I had to be my own cheerleader, be like, Richie, Richie, go, go, go. You know,
yeah,
I have to be that person, you know. So like, you know, it's always good. That's you know, you set them goals early so you can be like, okay, I remember when I said this time, how long did it take? I know when that one's accomplished, I can then move on
yeah.
to other ones, you know what I mean? So it's always is it no I learned this from someone like a real cool guy I used to train. He said there no goal is too big to achieve. You know, if the
Exactly.
bigger the
Yeah,
goal, the bigger the work, you know?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I truly understand that. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
100%.
But yes, as you said, Richard, so with your music, you know, because you know we both came like in the same era, you know, we love that, you
Yeah.
know, we love those kind of shit with that, you know. But I was gonna ask, what is your favorite? Oh, two questions. Who is your like all time favorite musician? Like if you had a top one,
I,
or top, who would you
Rob, Rob,
okay, top
you
three, three,
no,
three. Okay,
Rob,
Which one?
you can't say that. Rob, there's so
Three.
many, like,
I
nah.
know it's hard to narrow down. All right, probably five, five. I do a top five series. If I could get
I,
like, you know,
I, Rob, don't ever,
I will never think this will be a one time.
don't
Anyone who
ever,
comes on this channel, I'm gonna ask for a top five now. That's the mandatory procedure now. Come.
all right. I would say Tupac. Tupac.
Yes,
Michael Jackson.
legend, legend.
Well, who else? Who else? Aaliyah.
Leo, yeah, beautiful girl.
Whitney Houston.
Of course,
And because I love Motown as well.
yeah.
But
Motown, we're talking like the 70s and yeah, the 80s period.
yeah,
Yeah. Mhm,
there's so
mhm.
many groups I can choose from. But
Yeah.
I'll go with oh my God. Ah, but
It's hard, isn't it, when he says to
yeah.
five, you know? Love
Oh my
book.
God. See, okay. So, oh, but then you got Aretha Franklin as well, though.
He's a
Oh, you
great
know
one,
what?
you know. And talking about someone who paved the way, you know, like
Yeah.
you know, a lot of artists now are inspired from an Aretha Franklin, you know.
I'll say Aretha Franklin. I was gonna say, oh, whatever, fine.
Oh,
I was gonna say it's either because there's many artists that I listen to, like the Sledge Sisters.
Okay.
The Supremes,
Supremes?
um, yeah, the Temptations.
Temptations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Heard
Oh,
of them.
there's also Kendrick Lamar, obviously. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, there's also Eminem, obviously.
Eminem, yeah. He's already on my top. Like if I had a Mount Rushmore, Eminem would be on that list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like lyricists a lot, so yeah. There's more artists, but I'm just gonna leave it to the five I said before because,
Yeah.
yeah, them
No,
five,
no,
yeah.
and that was like this is like a lead on to the second question. Like with your music, you mentioned like Whitney Houston and the Temptations. Are you like the music you're doing now? Is it like trying to like model it from them? Like, are you trying to like
Yeah, I'm
something
trying
along
to.
that lines of like a Whitney Houston for 2021? And it's
Well, you know
possible.
what I'm trying to show. You know what I'm trying to show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show my my
Yes.
soulful singing, and
Hmm.
my ranges to people on TikTok. So
Right.
so I'm trying to build my fan base from there. But I want
Hmm.
people to kind of visualize me as just a soulful singer that loves to get you in the mood. And
Preach, sister, preach. I feel like preach.
then, sometimes I'm an artist that likes that wants people to think in,
Right.
consciously about certain
Yeah.
things that's happening. That's what
There
I
is
want.
like a message that's you gotta that
Yeah,
comes across that you gotta take in as well.
yes, that's what I'm trying to. So every time I do covers, I do remix of the covers, but in my own
Mhm.
type of style. But when I release my own music, you'll understand.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you'll kind of gather what like my vibe, I guess. Yeah, my vibe. Yeah, as an
Right, right,
artist.
right. So they'll
Yeah,
get to know about like the real Ruth Ricardo through the music.
yeah,
So it's meant to
yeah,
kind of touch them and no, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
So
people
like,
and people. Wait, 1 minute.
go,
And
go, go,
people,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Tell
The
them.
people. If you listen to my music, my music is on TikTok now at Ruth Ricardo 4.
Mhm.
I'm also going to release music content as well on Ruth Ricardo Music on my Instagram page as well, but that's coming soon too. So, but if you really want to have a feel of my voice, go visit TikTok. All right. Yeah.
That's it. Wait, all right, yeah.
Uh,
Ladies and gents, I'll put like Ruth's info on the TikTok and I'll
yeah.
obviously in the description. So yeah, go subscribe to this sister. Definitely.
That's
I've
that's
already
mad
listened
love,
to the
bro.
music. Yeah, I've
That's
already listened to the music. Look, I'm touching. I'm already like I'm feeling.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, honestly, yeah. Thanks a lot for jumping on this live stream. I think we touched on most points about the modern industry. Because I feel like we're even though I started like before you, we're all on that kind of same like we want to achieve
Yeah.
more, but where we are now is not too bad. We're still
Yeah.
trying to make it. You get what I mean? And
Yeah.
so we know kind of like the walls that are kind of set up for us to we have to overcome like the obstacles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
So,
do. And it's because like obviously because uh okay, when I was 18 or 19, I got scammed twice. So that put
oh,
me off.
hey,
Yeah.
oh my God, I completely
Yeah.
forgot. Go, go, go. I'll tell you as well.
Yeah. I got scammed twice. So that put me off modeling completely. So it took me some time to be like, okay, shall I start doing it again? This time I researched. Okay. I looked into
Yeah.
to shit. I don't want to get scammed. Like, you know
One
how
time
it is.
is one
Yes.
time is enough. I would honestly say anyone who's watching this definitely if you believe you've got the qualities to be a model, do your research.
Exactly.
Because it's very easy to just fall in these trappings of not getting scammed. Getting scammed once is bad enough, but getting scammed multiple times,
Hmm.
oh, you a sucker, man.
It really, and it does really put other like aspiring models off modeling
Yeah.
because of that. and it's not their fault. It's just, they just want to. They're like, oh my god, yes, I got my photo shoot. Yes, I can do it. And then when you, I mean, when you want to first build your portfolio and you don't know, so once you haven't done no research on the modeling part, you're just like so excited to have a photographer see like, oh my god, they agreed to do a photo shoot for me, and then you come in and then you do all that. Yeah, oh my god, your pictures look banging, blah
They will
blah
say
blah.
all the right things to
Yes,
convince you to pay that money for that portfolio.
yeah.
And not even a little chunk of change, Yeah, I know this. I saw the receipt. Whoa.
They sell you dreams. They sell you dreams, and it's just like it's really unfortunate that people still get scammed
Yeah.
until till this day. So like, be careful out there. Do your research, or if you know a model or a person that's been through it, just at least ask people. No, people will never ask. Like
Yeah.
ask people that have been doing modeling. Or is this what you're supposed to do as a
Mhm.
model in the beginning? Are you supposed to pay your Are you supposed to pay for your photos as a model?
Yeah.
No, you need to keep. People need to ask. There's not a lot of asking. They're just like, I just want to do it quickly. I made it now because I got a photo shoot. No, you haven't made
Yeah.
it yet. You need to pull
It's
it.
like, yeah. It's
You need
like
to
a
pull it.
fast track to
Yeah,
success. Mm.
you need to put in that work. Put in a lot of work. Work on your poses, your S shape. What
Yeah.
works for your face? What works for your body?
Hmm.
In order for you to look good on a in any photographer's photo, you need to put in that work. Your facial expressions. But when you get signed, you need to put in that work. Even your test shoot. Your test shoot is for other clients that want to book you, but you need
Ah,
to,
yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
need to nail it. You
Yeah.
need to nail it. It's
Yes.
only you.
Even just to cut you off, even with that, like as you said, nailing it, there's so much important things like on like key ones on just getting to them test shoots on time,
Yes,
because they judge you all because you know this as well. Mostly on shoots, you can sometimes wait from maybe 25 minutes to hours for them
mm,
just like kind of setting up the spot where they're gonna shoot.
exactly.
So if you like are someone who comes late, it's like you delay that whole shoot for the day. So just them little things like punctuality, and if you're not going to
Yeah,
show up, just let someone know. Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
And they can pick another model because
Yeah.
you're not taking it seriously. Like for
Exactly.
modeling, it's a stressful but like rewarding job as well. But
Yeah.
you need to be disciplined. Work on your poses, your facial expressions. One like your work will show people
Hmm.
your work ethic towards modeling
Yeah.
and how you work. So you'll be like, oh, I can use this model for this.
Yeah.
Hook you
Exactly.
up.
Uh-huh.
But if you're not willing, what's the point? Like
Yeah.
if you just want to do it for Insta fame,
Yeah. 'Cause I think that's where it is kind of with like I remember we spoke about this like even before like the generation now it's like we want it now, but it's like they're not really kind of putting like as I say
yeah,
like the blood, sweat and tears, a man
yeah,
like me been doing it since 2011, so
yeah.
I've
Bro,
already been through the rejections, oh, we'll use you next time and that. But from all that, I've been able to kind of develop and learn different skills. How I can now, if I go, if they say, okay, Rich, we need you for a shoot next week,
yeah,
I already know my mindset, what I need to do. As you said,
yeah,
well, as you said, about like, the right type of posing, even like lighting. You need
yeah,
to know about
exactly.
like the right type of clothes you can wear that will be look good in some specific lighting. And this is what some people don't even, know sometimes behind. They just think it's like, oh, anyone can be a model.
And that's because like another thing, like what do you call it? All right, okay, there's two things. Like number one, what do you call it? The people that want it quick, you mentally have to be prepared for what's going to happen. If the quick, you want quick fame,
Yeah,
watch mentally. You need to be
exactly.
prepared. Number two, like with your phones, when you take photos of yourself doing selfies, make like it's an easy way to practice. Come on, like practice
Yeah.
posing with your phone or your camera. Like, come on, like.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long. You know what I mean? They always want to put stories, but you could just like take You know, I mean, sometimes when I knew, like, when I knew I had a shoot, I would be
Yeah.
inside, like, you know, the bathroom and just put the light
Yeah.
on and just would just kind of do some pose. Okay, this is
Yeah.
when I'm already on, like, if I call it the set, I already know, like, okay, this is what he wants, you know, or
Yeah.
the chief photographer.
Yeah.
So it's a
Cause
lot of, like, it's a kind of rehearsal process you have to go before you
yeah.
actually, you know, taking the actual shoots for real.
Yeah. So these models, you need to research and learn. Look at like there's loads of YouTube videos. Like I don't understand.
The
Like I don't
source,
get it.
it's all out there now. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, there's tutorials, you know, what to expect and that. But as you said, you know, I think I'm a millennial. You know, I was born in the 90s. You know, but I just feel
Yeah.
like I still have that generation of you've kind of got to work, you've kind of got to
Yeah.
learn to get to this point. It's not like
Yeah.
you just go straight to there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But I feel like I don't know, there's a lot of like millennials who they just want the instant moolah, like instant
Be
fame.
be
You know?
prepared. Be prepared. That's what I'm saying. Be prepared mentally. If you want that quick, be prepared.
Yeah, trust me. It's gonna be a good
Yeah.
one. But yeah, so yeah, we'll end it on that, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So yes, so as I said, like members of the Rich team, you know, I will be putting Ruth's social media, her TikTok, Instagram as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, just let me know. But I will be putting it in the description. And as I said, yeah, please check her stuff out. You know, definitely check her music as well. You know, and yes, you know what? I really love this video because you know we love the vibe. We got the same feels.
Yeah.
I really think we could also do one on music. You know, because I
Is
really,
it?
yeah. I think definitely because we got a similar kind of taste in music. You know, as well, and I feel like
Yeah.
we could possibly even compare it to like where music is now currently.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
When your schedule's not too busy, you know,
Yes. Oh my
we
God.
definitely come back and do a music one. You know, that would be,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean, I think that's what the people want to see, right? You know,
Exactly. I don't mind doing that as well, you know. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
we can
Yeah.
put that. Put that up. Oh, all right, cool. So yes, thanks very much, members of the Rich team. Stay tuned for more videos that will be coming very soon. And from Richie Rich and Ruth, it's peace to fingers. Take care. Bye.